The Good Guy Experience.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Good Guy Experience, where the experience is always good guy. I'm your host, Theo Bernadine, in the building, everybody. Theo Bernadine, welcome back. And to my right of me, we got the one, the only Blaq Perl in the building, everybody.
What's up, guys?
Pearl, some love.
It's me.
Get back one more time. We got Tyrone, aka Mr. Chocolate, in the house, everybody. Sex of chocolate in the building.
What's happening? Hey, represent all my vets out there. Got my old Army PT shirt. It still fits.
Much respect.
Yeah.
Much respect. Much love. And the newest member to the crew, we got Royal Rain in the house, everybody. Royal Rain, how you feeling, Royal?
I'm trapped in the closet.
Trapped in the closet.
Y'all already too much. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in with us. Thank you for joining us. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us tonight. We definitely got a jam-packed show for you. We got one more guest on that's coming on. You know, she's running just a little bit late, but here she is right now. You enjoyed her so much that we asked her to come back. Miss Shantae Monique is in the building, everybody. Welcome, Shantae Monique.
Hey.
As soon as she pops on, we'll
hey her again.
As soon as she pops on. So how was everybody's week, man? How's everybody's week going?
Good.
Chilling.
Man, let me tell you,
I'm alive. That's all I ask.
I'm on vacation, man. I'm just enjoying myself. Been down to Mississippi, you know, through New Orleans and everything like that, man. It's just a wonderful vibe, wonderful vacation, guys. So I'm enjoying. So I'm actually in a different time zone than you guys right now. I'm actually in a different time zone. How is the weather up there?
We got thunderstorms.
Thunderstorms.
Really?
Yes,
Yeah.
It's bad.
Oh wow, it's the same down here right now. But hey, either way, man, good times. So look, we got a lot to cover today. We're going to bring on a special guest. We're going to have an entrepreneur spotlight. This gentleman, man, look, it's summertime. You know, you want to bring out that fresh gear. You want to go out there. You want to look your best. You want to be styling for the people. You want to do all these things. We got you covered today, right? So, Mr. Epic specializes in limited quality designs. Each piece is a walking artwork, which is the true definition of exclusive. Nothing is mass produced, and all of the designs are created by the hand of I Am Gino from Co. All right, so look at some of these pieces, guys. I mean, amazing wear. I mean, look, I caught this brother's fit on Facebook and everything like that. I had to ask him on. I'm like, brother, the people need to see this. Everybody need to see this. This right here, I'm going to get this shirt myself. Look at how fly that is right there, guys. I really love that shirt. And this is the gentleman in his own zone, in his craft right there, getting it ready for you guys. Without further ado, we bring on my man's Gino. What's going on, Epic? What's going on with you, my brother?
What's happening? What's up, y'all?
It's good.
So listen, man, what I want to do, I want you to tell the people a little bit about yourself, what area you're from and everything like that. And what got you into designing clothes, man? What got you into it?
For starters, I'm from Columbus, Ohio. That's the from CO. Only people from CO know that's CO and not Colorado, not the Colorado Springs, Columbus, Ohio. But right now I'm living in Georgia. I'm a veteran. I'm active duty, and what got me into designing clothes it's really just an extension of quick fun fact. I was supposed to go to art school. I was not supposed to join the Army. I'm a pretty good mixed media artist, which kind of transformed over the years into fashion and clothes, and it's really just an extension of being an artist, really.
Okay.
So you're at Fort Carson?
No, I'm in Georgia. I'm in
Georgia.
Fort Gordon.
Oh, okay. I've been there.
Everybody, Miss Monique has just entered the building. Miss Monique, how you doing, Miss Monique?
Hey, Miss Monique.
Good evening, y'all. How y'all doing? Look, I'm a working lady. You know how entrepreneurship is. I appreciate y'all for having me. Excuse my tardiness, because we know to be early is to be on time. Okay, how y'all
Right.
doing?
So,
What's up?
so look, Gino, behind you, man, I see a couple of pieces behind you, man. Is there anything that you want to show to the people? Anything that you want to, let the people know about this evening?
Actually, the newest thing we got going on right now is this tank I got on right now. I don't know how good the video. I don't know if I'm full HD, 4K, but these tanks right here, these are velour material tanks. They're not just regular cotton tanks. And then of course I did my thing with the graphics on it. And these tanks are dropping Friday. I drop new stuff every Friday.
Look at that, guys. You can stay fresh weekly every Friday. Get up with my man. How does everybody get in contact with you? We got your website at the bottom going across the screen, everybody. If you don't know, look at the bottom of the screen. It's scrolling by. Check out his website. But other than that, is there any way that everybody can get in contact with you, the man, to get right in contact with you?
Yeah, the website, it's linked to, there's the email on the website. It's linked to the IG. If you hit the website, you can follow the IG, follow the Facebook. Really the most direct way to get in contact with me would be via the email or the IG, and I respond pretty quickly.
Okay. And what is that email address for the people?
That would be Gino from CO at Gmail. That's the email that the website links to.
All right, Gino from CO at Gmail. Gino from CO at Gmail. Everybody, make sure you got that Gino from CO at Gmail. And what is that Instagram, my brother, so people can connect with you on Instagram?
That Instagram is Epic Apparel at Epic Apparel.
Epic Apparel at Epic Apparel. You got it right there. Epic
Yep.
Apparel at Epic Apparel. And you just don't do just shirts. You design shoes and everything like that too.
I really haven't dabbled in the footwear yet.
Okay.
I know people for that, but the shirts, I do shorts, anything that you wear on your body, pretty much I've designed it.
Okay. All right, man. But look, you got some great looking pieces in the back, man. Look, we definitely appreciate you for coming on. Guys, check him out. Check out his Instagram. Send him an email. Tell him that you want to get that fresh fit for the summer, winter, whenever he's got you covered, guys. Thank you so much, Gino. Listen, we're going to get into the show. You're more than welcome to stay on, rock with the good guys, or you can get back to designing that flyware for the people. Either way, brother, we definitely appreciate you coming on.
I got one question for him. Hey,
What's up, brother?
You got sizes for big guys? You got big and tall?
Good question.
And look, I'm glad you said that. So I've actually much recently I've had a few folks ask me for extended sizes, more so for the women, and I've been shopping more products like this tank right here. This tank go all the way to 5X. This is from small to 5X. So I have purposefully shopped different products to give more extended sizes. And recently, like anything new that I'm doing now, is going to be all the way to a 5X.
Okay.
Nice.
But yeah, I appreciate that.
Hey, it goes all the way to 5X, guys. There's no excuse.
Big guys
man.
got money too.
Right. Guys, you got to come in and get that fit. Get that.
Listen, I try to take care of everybody. You know what I'm saying?
My man.
I want everybody to get fresh. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all for having me. Like, this is an honor that I was even asked to do this. It's great. I know you feel like I'm trying to look cool with it. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm trying to make sure I don't look like a zombie, look like an extra in the
Hey, we appreciate you and we appreciate your service, my brother.
All right, thank you.
All right, brother. All right, guys, getting into the show. Before we get started, I got to promote it. I got to promote it. If you're ever in Weldon, we do our first Fridays down at the Weldon River. We come out first Fridays. We just had one. We had a great time. I'm going to tell you, Miss Shantae, I met some 95 DST sisters, and they were out there getting it and stepping better than 22 was out there. I was like, oh my God. so they were out there getting it. We had a great time out there, everybody. It was an awesome time. We are getting ready for our September 3rd Sundresses, Suits, and Sounds party. Come out, kick it, have a great time, unwind, and there will be a party following at the Hilton. So come out, enjoy yourself, make sure you have a good time. Just had to throw that little plug in there before we get started. Hey. So is everybody ready to get this show started, man?
Absolutely.
All right. So we're going to start with a couple of hot topics tonight, guys. We got a couple of hot topics that we want to discuss, a couple that we missed last week that we're going to throw in. But starting with number one, We got R. Kelly. He was sentenced to how many? 30 years.
Mhm.
We got R. Kelly was sentenced to 30 years. I mean, how do we feel about the sentencing? I was hearing something about that he was placed in suicide watch or something like that, guys.
Yeah, he's scared. He's
Got
scared.
him.
He said that
Got him.
he feels that violence is gonna be done to him. So
Violence?
yeah, you know what I mean. He gonna get snatched.
Mhm.
He's
Well,
gonna be Rebecca Kelly, not Robert Kelly, is what he's worried.
Well, how do we feel about this guy who was once, I mean, whether no matter which way you chop it up, this guy was a musical monument in our culture at one time. So how do we feel about this happening to this brother?
Well, I didn't think that his music was in question, just his character and behavior. That's what I thought. So still think his music and his talent was fantastic, but there's only so much avoidance you can do before what you're sowing you reap. It's what happens. So
Ms. Rain, you got any thoughts?
Yeah, so my opinion is not as popular. I think that the amount of time was a bit excessive. And it's because of the fact that I think that other parties that were involved need to be called into play and receive their due justice as well, because he was not by himself. And the fact that he had some childhood traumas that provoked this, and we can't, I don't want to neglect that. Let me say that. Let me say it that way. So that's my 2 cents on it.
Okay. Miss Monique, what are your thoughts? Do you have any thoughts on the subject? Now, guys, just because I call on you, if you're like, hey, look, I don't have, hey, look, whatever, pass, you're more than
plead the fifth.
I got something to say on this. So listen, in terms of him, I don't have anything to say. I don't have anything to say, but my heart goes out to those young women who were affected. I don't have nothing to say now. I will add that his music is still his music. I find myself, I don't care how hard I try to turn it, I find myself jamming to his, you cannot take away a person's, accomplishment. So I separate the artist from the man, yes. Agreed. But I do hold the man accountable. And I don't have nothing to say. I just feel like justice is served, and them girls, yes, shout out to them.
So before I don't have nothing to say, and then
I mean, not necessarily, because the question was how you feel about him. I don't feel no way.
All right. No way. Before we go any further, guys online, please give StreamYard permission to use your name and everything, because all we see is Facebook user. Because I don't know who this is that says I'm still gonna slow dance. I'm dancing slow wine. I'm hoping that's one of the ladies that's up there saying that they're gonna slow.
Y'all of age.
I hope y'all. Yes, Monique.
Listen, if I'm on here, y'all need to be of age. Period. Okay.
Of course. 18 and older.
I'm in the business of pleasure, baby. So yeah, y'all need to be adults.
Over 18 pleasure, girl. Over 18 pleasure.
So look, 21 preferably.
You ain't gonna ask me what I think? You gonna skip me?
I said let me ask this before we go on to Tyrone.
Oh, okay. Ain't here. I'm about to get offended.
So look, so ladies, the guy pulls up, he's playing his stuff remixed to Ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen. So we don't look at this brother, we don't frown. No, girl, you playing R. Kelly. So that's actually okay to do.
What he playing is what he playing.
Right.
Ain't that got nothing to do with me?
Nope, not at all.
I'm minding my business.
Okay.
Right.
People still love this country after all that it did wrong to them. Okay.
Facts, and some more facts.
Kay, how you doing, Kay? Thanks for joining us. All right, Tyrone, it's on you.
So I feel great. I feel great about him getting 30 years. I'm happy about it. I know he wasn't alone, but he was there. He was the main guy. So I want other people to get theirs too, but I want him to get his too. He goes first. He goes to prison. I want somebody to key on him. I want somebody to violate him, because that's what he was doing. And I feel awesome about it. And so, I think a lot of times Black people, we mix two things up. The justice system is unfair, but it's good for him. I want him to get it, all the justice system that he deserves. I got a daughter. If it was my daughter, he'd be lucky to be getting 30 years. because he get me. No 30 years for you. I'm ripping you apart.
But Ty, let's say that. But you said if it was your. But I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have sent there in the first place, and at least not with you being 5 seconds away from being able to, step to this man.
I wouldn't, but
exactly.
If by some
but still,
chance,
everybody ain't got control over that. You know
I
what
wouldn't,
I'm
but if by some
hands.
chance he did get his hands on her, ripping that ass apart.
And that's that.
It would be Mr. Chocolate going to jail for 30
please
years.
send me the 30 years, please.
But listen, piggybacking off of that, guys. Give me 1 second. Did they go back to past situations and pin some past situations on them? I know they did this with Bill Cosby and things like that. We go all the way to the past. So this was nothing in the past that he did. This was all current things.
Yeah.
Okay. So
because those people were underage.
He did it. There was a whole video.
But how many years ago was it? But how many years ago? How many years ago did it go back?
Documentary? You ain't watched the documentary.
But how many years did it go back? I watched some of it, but how many years did it go back?
My man.
Because if we're talking about going
decades, as long as you've been jamming to his music, this man
been jamming.
Thank you for bringing the because I always got a method to my madness. So
I get it.
You said decades, right? So if you do a crime, you should be punished for that crime, no matter how many decades. So why in the hell?
Come on, drive right up to it.
Absolutely.
Somebody got to tell me why. Y'all ever seen the Jadakiss Why video? Come on.
They need to get her ass.
Yeah, I definitely felt the way about this lady
She's
still walking and breathing, living her best life, living her best white life.
Right.
So we're all in agreement that that she should be jailed.
Oh yeah. Her old ass need to be in prison.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the people that killed them, they got to live a whole full life, a whole redneck life.
I mean, she's 90 now. She lived her best life.
Thank you. It's
the least they could do.
I like this. A Facebook user, please put your name in there because this is what I fear. It's definitely more to the story that the media didn't put out. And
about
what they want you to hear.
That's right.
Okay. Didn't put out about what?
You mean
the R. Kelly. I'm
R. Kelly. Okay.
Because we're behind
a video of him peeing on a little girl.
That was the long
that was
time
very
ago.
blurred.
That's already been done.
That was blurry.
That's old.
Hey,
people watched it.
But that still supports the case. That still supports it. I get it. They probably didn't even get him on that legally, but
the media didn't.
Support.
It was all in every barbershop. People was watching him screw a little girl and pee on
a whole comedy mad comedy specials off. Like it was a mess.
We ain't got black people. We ain't got to defend everybody. We ain't got to defend it. Some of us just wrong, and they deserve what they get. Good night. Bye.
All right, so what you do when you go in, you got to give StreamYard permission to use your name, and then your name will be able to pop up. But thanks again for joining us. Thank you again, Lori Ziegler Bidstrup. Please forgive me if I'm messed up your name. She said I don't know how to put my name in it. It's okay.
That's my home girl. That's my home girl from here.
Okay, all right.
Okay, we can vouch for you now.
Thank you for joining. All right, guys, moving on, because we do have a lot to talk about tonight. Brittany Griner. Now, as Mercury, according to SI.com, as Mercury Center, Brittany Griner's trial in Russia is now underway. Many in the U.S. have grown frustrated that the star player's detainment has continued for so long. On Tuesday, Phoenix coach Vanessa Nygaard posted the question: what if someone like LeBron James was in Griner's place? If it was LeBron, he'd be home, right? Nygaard said, according to Casey L. Moore of USA Today. It's a statement about the value of women. It's a statement about the value of a black person. It's a statement about the value of a gay person. All those things, we know it. And so that's what hurts a little more. How do we feel about those statements? And should we have Miss Brittany coming home? Well, there's not a question of should we have Miss Brittany coming home, when we need to go and get her and bring her home.
Yesterday. Right. Look, I feel away. Okay, yesterday, bring my sis home.
Yeah,
make no sense.
I'll wait.
Rule, bro, what's up, 6? Go ahead. I'm sorry. I guess I do know how. Okay. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead. I'm reading the comments.
I got an unpopular opinion. Some people gonna be mad.
All right,
let's go. And Leon E. Gray says it's about how much money you got. Unfortunately, he's correct. It's about how much money.
It's not unfortunate. It's fact.
Or connections, really. You know, it's about who you know these days, baby.
That's right.
And what is she detained for anyway? What is she detained for?
Wasn't it?
She had weed in Russia.
Oil. It wasn't even no flour.
No, yeah, I didn't think
so. So let me. I'm gonna tell you my opinion real quick. So my thing about this is people don't understand politics in the world, and so LeBron James wouldn't be over there because I think LeBron James keeps up with current events a little bit better. So we're fighting a proxy war in Ukraine right now, basically a war against Russia proxy. So, and we were telling people, hey, leave Ukraine, leave Russia. It's about to go down. It's about to go down. This all came out through the State Department. A lot of people don't realize that. She stayed over there getting money. Get your money, okay? Russia is very anti-LGBTQ. They lock people up for being gay. Know where you're at. Now you're over there. You got to know that. Now, I wanted to come home, but I don't think the play against like men, women, if it was LeBron, you know, I don't know, because LeBron, one, he's straight. He's a guy. Yeah, he will come home, but she's there because of Russia. People mad at Biden. Russia is holding her. Biden didn't lock her up.
No.
Russia is fighting a proxy war with us right now. They not about to be good with no Americans. They're going to crap on all Americans that's over there. So, and they told people leave. They did. A lot of people don't they missed that part. So
what you saying, Taz, that she had the opportunity to come home and didn't?
Yes. Should have been home.
See, a lot of people missed that. Okay. See, I didn't know that at first. Guys, I thought they was just detaining her, like, you know.
So like when ASAP Rocky got locked up, he was in like another country. See, that was a friendly country, and Trump could say, "Hey, we ain't gonna trade with you. Bring him home." They're like, "Oh, shoot, okay." But Russia, Putin don't care. Putin is,
that's different.
Putin is the world gangster. He's like, we don't care. You giving people missiles to kill us? We ain't giving your people back.
Richard Webb said Russia don't even know why she's detained.
Yeah,
just because they can. They don't need no reason.
Yeah.
Right.
So guys at home, I do want to say I did forget to mention this at the beginning of the show. We're giving away a Good Guy Experience t-shirt for the person who is most engaged, the person who is giving us the greatest feedback, the comments and everything. We're giving away a free Good Guy Experience shirt today. Become a good guy today. So hit those comments, be engaged, tell your friends to come on, hit those comments, like, subscribe on YouTube. Let's get it going. Now, one more topic before we head into our letter, which is going to bring us into our topic for tonight. And I had to ask the panel, guys, I got to put this one out here because this one is tit for tat. It's been going back and forth. Your boy, Usher
baby
versus Chris Brown. Who wins? Because I got an opinion. I'm gonna tell you after y'all go, but I got an opinion. Who is it? Usher? or is it Chris Brown? Both of these brothers are extremely talented. I don't think you can go wrong either way. But and hold that thought before you guys start. We got a special guest in the house. You guys remember her from back when we were doing before we took our break from the Good Guy Experience. She was an original member. Well, excuse me, not an original. She came on as the second panelist. Miss T is in the building, everybody. T, how you doing, T?
T, what's good?
Hello, everyone.
Hey.
Just in time to give your 2 cents.
Hold on, let me check my volume. I don't know what my son did to the computer.
Come on, Shade.
Yes. So, Chris Brown, Usher. I'm gonna start with Ty on this. Ty, what you got?
Who wins?
Is it yeah or run it? Which one is it?
I'm gonna go with. This is actually a good one. Last one was trash. This is actually some talent this time. So
right.
Don't you make Ray J call up here?
My preference is Usher because I like his music better. But this is a pretty good one. The real winner is probably Herpes though, but
Oh,
but yeah, but overall, I'm joking.
Oh,
You
oh,
know,
God.
they came out with
Oh, God.
y'all, man.
I'm sorry.
It's really the doctors. That's treating. They winning for real.
They came out. That's a whole.
I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready.
Ro, hey, let's go ahead on the switch the tracks. Ro, save us real quick. Ro, save us. Help us out.
Listen, I can't save you because I think it's gonna be a tie.
You think it's gonna be a tie?
I do.
No, you can't take the easy road.
I'm on the road with you.
Yeah, because they're both great. Like their music catalog is amazing.
They are.
I think Usher gonna win because he's singing, but if they have a dance off, then I don't know. Lil Chris been practicing. But like they keep attack with catalog, but when they come to like live singing, you know, Chris been he been sampling every new drug that came out, so I don't know about, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
And then Usher got that watch that he's all
I was like, ooh, Usher, ooh.
yeah, Usher just did, what is it, Tiny Desk?
I'm glad you said something about herpes. I'm about to take him down. He ain't my man crush Monday no more.
I love the Tiny Desk.
Yeah, listen to the music, but don't go backstage.
Right.
No.
So, but look, the Tiny Desk concert that he did, man, the brother sounded good, man. I don't know if Chris want that smoke, man. I mean, the brother, you know, he was hitting the notes and everything like that. Now, Chris, he can hit a mean cartwheel, but I don't know if he can go note for note with Usher, baby. I mean, huh? What y'all? So K. Davis says, "Sheesh, Chris got more hits, but I like Usher better." Lori says, "My comments." Okay, all right. I agree. Sean Clark says, "Chris Breezy." Okay. Rich, it's got to be a dancing competition. It can't be a vocal competition. Leon says, "Chris." So what's the count now, guys? What's the count? Facebook user.
They like Chris.
They like Chris.
They like Breezy.
I like this answer. Leon, we're going to have to get you. I like his answer. Depends on who gives out a breath first.
I don't know. No.
I think Chris Brown's in better shape because he does the basketball league.
I don't know. No, Usher, y'all, he had a thing in Vegas. Y'all know he be roller skating on stage. He be dancing in his roller skates.
He do perform like nightly now. Like he got a Vegas show.
Oh,
he's a Vegas
music. You right.
And he on stage all night. So I mean, Chris, they both have the talent. Like, I know you asked me. I'm sorry, but it's hard. I
just hope Ray J don't throw it this time because I don't even know what. I just hope it's not sponsored by Ray's Beat.
Keep Ray J away.
This thing is tight, man. We got Chris Brown and Usher just coming up. This thing is tight.
It's gonna be so good.
And I feel bad. I should be going for Breezy because he's closer to me. You know, type of handed, county, whatever. But
I haven't seen either one of them dance in a while, but you know, maybe we can get Genuine to come in there and do that.
Oh no.
Genuine out to
in Maryland.
We send that
Genuine in Maryland when he at.
Come on, man. Hey, I thought the move was pretty good.
We're good.
It was.
Genuine, Ray J, Lifetime Band.
Aren't they coming out with a group though? All those
Check this out.
No.
What, the Wind Down group?
Facebook user makes a great point. Usher Confessions top 10 all times. Chris made hits, but I haven't heard a whole album. I could just play continuously. Both are super talented.
You ain't heard the album that got like 40 songs on there? I can play that shit all the way through. I'm sorry. I can play that all the way through. Y'all think?
You okay?
Hey, you okay? You know, look.
Yeah,
you good to go.
It's just me.
Usher doing his residency in Vegas. Usher skating now.
On stage, yeah.
So who will win the singing competition?
Y'all.
I told you, look, Usher will win the singing competition.
Usher's winning singing.
Usher's going to
get Chris is like,
now Chris got him. Them vocals there now.
Yeah,
he came a long way from that list now.
And Chris doesn't just sing. He sing, he dance, he got flipping, and he talking a lot. He's like, I'm giving entertainment.
They both are great performers.
As long as he don't eat watermelon on the stage, we good. Because I don't even know what that was about. I'm surprised. You know what? I don't even got the power to cancel somebody, but I want to cancel his ass after that. Like, you could have picked another fruit.
That's a lifetime.
And then he made his brother do it too.
Give that half-eaten fruit. Yeah, then give that half-eaten fruit to someone in the audience.
Yeah.
I was watching Joe Budden. He said he made somebody hold it for a whole 45 minutes and stuff like that. Like, oh my gosh. I'm with y'all. I'm going with Usher on it, but hey, if you go with Chris Breezy, I can't I can't be mad at you. But guys, we can't spend all our time on that, so we gotta go to the next topic, guys. We are moving on to Black Pearl's anonymous letter. This brings us into our actual segment. This will lead us into Does Body Count Matter?
Let the foolishness begin.
It's the lip bite for me. Come on.
You've been waiting on that one, Ty. You've been waiting. All right, Black Pearl, it's on you.
All right. I've known my girl for almost 7 years, and I've been dating her for about a year. Everything seems to be going pretty good, and we are talking about moving in together. It took me a while to figure it out, but she really balances me out. We know a lot about each other, and I really feel like she is my best friend, and I'm not just saying that. The other day, we were talking to a mutual friend, and the topic about the number of people he was sleeping with came up. How that turned into our one-on-one conversation, I'm still not sure. My girl opened up and told me that she has only been with 2 other people other than me. I was floored because she just never came across that way, and there are no issues in the bedroom that would tell me she didn't have a lot of experience. The conversation didn't quite get around to me, but the way she went on about making sure she was not like these other people out here, sleeping with whoever they wanted and sleeping around with toxic people and a person not knowing their worth. Oh, Lord have mercy. There's a lot going on. Sorry. Sleeping around with toxic people. I did not want to tell her that I have slept with over 50 people. I honestly stopped counting years ago. If I'm being honest, some of my college days are really about someone telling me we slept together after I woke up from drinking too much. It took a while to find a woman like her, and if my past is the deal breaker, I will be devastated. I want to throw out a random number, but then again, I don't want to build our future on a lie or lie because I feel I need to hide the person I used to be.
So the girl she said she did 2.
Yeah, he's number 3.
Okay, what you say, K? 2 equals 12?
2 equals 12.
I was going to say multiply that by about 3 at least.
Exactly. And the brother said he's over 50?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, over 50, but he stopped counting, he said.
But I'm going to be honest with you. For a guy, that's not that bad.
I don't listen. Go ahead. Go.
For a guy, that's not that bad, especially you got to. I mean, you got to look at it. I do think there's unfairness. When we look at women, it's if you've done such and such things. Oh, she's a hoe, or she's this and that. But men, we get put on pedestals for how many women we've actually slept with. So it's actually a goal. So actually, 50 women for a guy, I don't want to say low, but it's not that bad. So Shantae, you don't agree with me? Go ahead and speak on this.
No, go ahead. It makes me never mind because I've been single for a long time.
Hey.
So I don't count.
It's a debate show. Let's get it.
Okay, well, I mean, I agree with what you said though. Like 50 for a man, I don't think is a lot. But that's just me living my life. I don't, I'm speaking from my experience.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just leave it there.
What advice do we have for the brother?
Why do we have to talk about the past? You're not living there.
My question is, did we get tested? We got to I don't care about no numbers. Show me them results, baby.
Yeah,
that's just how I operate. I can't really. I don't care about no number. It don't make me never mind.
My thing is, I don't want to know who you were with them other people. I want to know who.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't have nothing to do with that. Now
I think a lot.
Return to wait. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you missed last week's show. I think the other thing that bothers me is a lot of times people put you in that situation to give them a number so they could hold that against you or use that as a reason to tell you you're gonna cheat or you're gonna what. That's back there. We're not living back there. Then you're gonna ask me what were their names? Do I know them? But
sometimes it matters to people though. Like to my females that I was with in relationships, it mattered to them how many males I had been with before.
It's the assumption that if you're with 50 people, that automatically means you have an STD. There are people who have sex with one person and it's a wrap.
And catch
so,
that's true.
So I go back to what you originally said, Monique. Where your test at, bro?
Let me see them papers. We ain't doing nothing.
And look, and I gotta say too, a lot of times we overestimate how much sex the average man is having. A lot of men ain't having a bunch of sex like people always
human.
think.
Can we just
There are
say
a lot
human?
of lonely
Because-
dudes out here.
Can we just say human? Because women out here doing it too. We out here getting them numbers up too.
So I mean, so people aren't having sex as much as everybody says. Like, I don't think.
Well, I got three
But
points.
what if he was like, well, for me in the letter, he said, she doesn't seem like someone who's only been with 2 people because of her experience. So what if she did, like I think he doesn't realize that he just said, oh, this is good. So she had to have been with a lot of people. Right. So it's technically it's a double standard. It's just he's okay to live with because she's a woman.
That's not fair. That's because she could have took one of our guest her classes. She could have took one of classes.
Thank you. That's why I was saying you could be a beginner and still be a beast at this. Okay.
Yeah,
because he said, I didn't expect that because she doesn't act like that in the bedroom. That means if she did,
you shouldn't have expectations. Why you got expectations?
Yeah,
I'm like, bro, you got a prodigy, enjoy it.
Hey, Kay, that's what I'm talking about. Your man is the real MVP. The real MVP.
and honestly, if I was him, I wouldn't even bring the conversation back up because it sounds like like they've had the conversation. He dodged it. Inadvertently, he dodged it. Because it never came to him for him to have that conversation with her back. Let it be. You don't need to discuss it. Secondly, and then the other thing is, oh my God. So when you have sex, real talk. So when you have sex with somebody, you have those that have synergy. Sometimes when you meet up with the right one, that chemistry, that synergy is there and you just vibe.
Yes.
So therefore, if you've only been with 1 or 2 people, no, that person may not know that you've only been with 1 or 2 people because that chemistry is there.
Yeah.
Okay. Therefore, the whole body count thing, when people start asking how many you've been with, listen, it's because your ego is feeling some kind of way. Get your ego out of it. Because as soon as I tell you how many people I've been with, then your ego gonna get crushed. Because then you will start trying to compare. Well, was I this good as this person or that? Listen, don't worry about that, sweetheart. Don't worry about that, sweetheart. Worry about you. Thank you. Worry about you and what we have going on.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Anyway, I digress. Go ahead, Lady T.
Love that.
Move, girl. What you got to say?
We got to cool off the mic because Ro, you killed it on me, man. I mean,
right. So 3 points. First, they got their test results. Everybody say. 2, if she fucking him the way he said on that letter, my nigga, what are you worried about? Okay?
Enjoy it.
It don't matter if I took pole dancing classes, if I whatever I did, you satisfied, we good. It don't even matter. Thirdly, y'all gotta go to the YouTube channel. Cause Black Perl and myself discussed this with y'all niggas before. We told y'all. Don't be asking me about nobody else. Worry about yourself. Okay? If we're satisfied with each other's sexual chemistry, I don't give a fuck if it's 15,000. Like, you might not be fucking her like me, but long as I'm good.
Come on. Yes.
There's not even a mic
or some shit. Count a bank account or some shit.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic. My good sister.
Rose set it on fire. T blew it up, and she's like,
"That's it. Ain't that
no, Black Perl? Remember we discussed this before?
I
Go check it out on YouTube, y'all. Word for real. We had like an hour discussion on it. Like, what as a competition thing, you feel some sort of way, but don't compare yourself to nobody else because you're gonna let yourself down. You gonna start thinking stuff yourself.
Especially not no porn stars. That's right. Realistic.
If I say 3, you gonna say 50. It's no way winning that conversation. It's tragic.
Yes, he said it. He said it. He said it.
No. I'm talking. Miss Shantae, you said looking at porn star. Stuff.
No, I said especially not comparing yourself to porn stars.
Yeah.
So
right. She was like, don't compare yourself to people, and I said especially not porn stars. That's just stupid. You setting yourself up. Everybody ain't.
But they do.
They do. Like that's their expectation, which is stupid.
Mm-hmm. And so just because you've been with 50, and just because you've been with 50,000 people, don't mean you good. You might be a suck ass dick. Or some suck ass punani.
I'm just terrible.
We could shut the whole show down right now.
And that's why they've been with so many people. They ain't got nobody to want to repeat the shit again. That's serious stuff.
Thank you.
They just was like new person. That's why your count so high because you sorry.
T on the nose.
Bodies on bodies.
We missed you, T.
I tell you, I need the same person.
I missed you
come back,
so
please.
much, T.
We missed you.
Make an appointment.
I have no TGGX body count because I missed you.
Look, so you saying this that people have no right to go into someone's past?
No.
So let me ask you this. I have, I know someone, of course I'm never gonna say names, but I know someone who was dating someone, and they say that they were going out, and she was like, baby, let me get a kiss in front of everybody and stuff like that. And then everybody was just looking like, yeah, I had that, and I had that, and I had that, and things like that. So at that point, he became embarrassed because he was out there kissing this woman that, had been around the block, a few times. So how should this brother feel? She didn't let him know, but she's out there flaunting him around in the middle of everybody who she
was the people that he knew.
I mean,
because it's not a count, it's who, really. Because if you went been with a lot of people I didn't know, but I remember when I was in.
Was it a small town?
So long time when I was in school, long time ago, I liked this girl liked me, and so I mess around with this girl a little bit, and then I see my homeboy comes to my room. She's there, and the energy just got real weird. I'm like, what's going on? And he was like, I'll holler at you later. He comes up to me, he's like, oh, that's so and so. I was like, yeah, she cool. He was like, yeah, she real cool, bro. He was like, I smashed. I had another homeboy, close friend. He smashed. I worked at Hibbett's. My homeboy worked at Hibbett's. He smashed. Now I was like, I'm out. I had to throw the cards down. Fold. I can't.
You couldn't even go to Hibbett?
I couldn't do it. I can't be in the wedding and all my best men standing there trying not to make it back with them smack. Come on, man. I was like,
but was you really trying to wife her, or you was just trying to smash?
I was not trying to wife her. That was college.
You were trying to
wife her? Just smash it.
But I'm just saying, if I did, because I was always upstanding dude. If I was messing with somebody, I might end up dating them. And I ain't want the possibility to happen. I ain't want to start liking you.
Right.
I was like, you know what? This ain't gonna go there. That you smashed every man that I know. And and she was upset.
Y'all should have been like me in college, going straight to class and home.
That's what you were doing.
Yes.
At Elizabeth City.
When I went to North Carolina State.
Who's home? Your home or somebody else's home? Whose home was it?
Come on.
It was somebody's house.
I went straight.
It wasn't his.
I like my grandma used to say, I got my arithmetic out, and then I went and then
that's what my granddad used to say. Get your lesson out.
Exactly. There you go.
Come on, get your lesson out.
Look, we're on the topic. Of course, we're on topic about does body count matter, and we definitely appreciate you guys at home chiming in. But what advice are we giving the brother? He asked for some. I mean, what are we telling him?
Let it go.
Let it go.
Move forward. Don't stop looking behind you.
Respect her space, and
right.
It don't. Time is it's a man-made concept. Nobody really cares.
Exactly.
I mean, future, past, present, it's all happening at the same time, right? Like, sir,
enjoy the ride, brother.
The same person he was
Live your life.
I don't know.
So it's more.
I don't know. As long as she ain't smashed her homie, she good. Like I don't need to know your body count, but I don't want everybody to done had it at the cookout. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
That's right. I'm saying let it go. They're gonna need therapy already. You already got issues with something, so you're building up. Like you said, you collect the evidence to use against me. Like, so you go ahead, let it go. Go ahead, because you already trying to find an issue, and you good. Why are you making problems?
What sticks out to me is if it was really important to her, you would have said something. That conversation wouldn't have ended. She'd have been like, okay, I told you mine. What about yours? If you guys have known each other that long and she's like your best friend,
it's just not coming up.
She got a clue and don't care. That's what she got a clue and don't care. So
Miss Sutton says I was doing a lesson, but maybe not in the books. Hey,
what? Well,
y'all nice. Y'all nice.
Goodness.
Look, hit that link, sis. What you need? I got you.
Look.
Hey, talk to him, Shantae. Hey, talk to him, Shantae. Tell him
everything y'all need. Look,
tell him come see him.
Tell him come see
him. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it because he's gonna put his foot in his mouth and he's gonna have trust.
I agree, Kay. I agree.
It don't matter. Of course, what is
Mr. Cruz?
Once again, this is a parental advisory show. If you are under the age of 18, preferably 21, we need you to exit stage left. But we need you to exit right now.
And don't look back.
Isn't that dude a pastor?
What you say?
Isn't that guy a pastor?
Hey, that's between him and the Lord. That's between him and the Lord.
It's like that. You see a video that cussing
humans.
pastor that be cussing.
We all humans. They got the same organs you got. They work the same.
I'm with it. I like it. Hey, I'm good with it.
So, have you guys ever been in a situation where someone asked y'all on a date about you?
I've asked.
Asked my body count.
I've asked. Back, this was in earlier years and stuff like that. And I asked the girl, we were really hanging out. We were really having a good vibe and everything. And I said, yo, so how many guys you been with? She looked at me. She said, really, KJ? I said, yeah, really. You know, I mean, I'm young and stupid, you know, and she was like, well,
young, dumb, and
she told me a number, and I just was like, well, yeah, it's been real. And, you know, I never went back.
Terrible.
Wow.
So now
you wanted to know, though.
So now I'm the bad guy.
No, I ain't say that.
You
wanted to know. You acted accordingly. I ain't.
He said they were vibing and having a good time. He said, I'm gonna change that shit.
Wow.
I mean, because look, Ty, like you said,
Her walls still work, or what she do?
Why though? Right. That's
was she had some clamp on it, or was it
how you gonna say no to her?
Ran through?
She no
That's
to
what
you.
mattered. Can she do that, or
everything that you guys have said has been honest? Because like Tyrone said, I was looking to build something, becoming, and then it was an ego thing. Like, oh man, like you know, my ego got.
So you cared about her number, but did you tell her yours?
Right.
It was 0.
Well, you haven't done nothing. Yeah, right. You haven't done nothing.
All right, I believe you.
Man.
This is my face believing you. Like that. Don't do that double standard stuff. Like, I don't like that.
It ended in 0.
Yeah.
Right, basically.
But
don't do that. Like how y'all got these high expectations of us as women to have low numbers.
That's where I was
coming. Y'all can have these 50 and ups and be okay.
That's
50
right.
is little to you.
You
already set that standard. So why? How? Why is it a double standard? Tell me.
I never cared about the number. Just not the homies.
I think it's stupid to be on a date and you're like, so what do you do for a living? And how many people you been with? Like, we're on a date.
None of your business and none of your business.
No, it wasn't a date. It was, I mean, after, you know, things had, you know, went, you know, and then I'm starting to catch feelings and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, but it was a lesson learned and things like that. And you're absolutely right, Shante. I mean, it's not fair. You know, I don't believe it's fair that we as men get to come out here and because believe it, I mean, is this true? Men, the more women we've been with, some girls get attracted by it. Like, yo, he's the man.
Yep.
No. Somebody care about it.
Yo, come
I disagree. But that's just me personally.
Not y'all, but some women do.
I don't like it. I don't like. Cause what that's supposed to mean for me?
Not a damn thing. Especially if it ain't
you know, trying to perfect your craft.
I don't know if women like it, but a lot of women overlook it because if you look at like a small town, like people in small towns, it'll be like 2 dudes who hit everybody, and they just be sharing that dude because it's a small area and they just be settling. I don't know, but it seem like the guys.
That's why everybody cousins. You ain't getting now. Everybody related. That's because it was like a population. 2 men, 10 women.
Area, so I don't.
Everybody cousins.
Well, that's what I'm explaining. I'm explaining what happens in a small area. You know, people be sharing that. They be sharing that thing.
Like, yeah, you're right.
Like no woman in New York, living in New York, to go somewhere and what happened where that you're like, wait a minute. That's
Rich Square.
Rich Square in the house.
My people.
What y'all know about Rich Square?
Whoop, whoop.
You know I was born and raised in North Carolina, so I know all that.
Okay.
It's a long ass bus route. That's what I do know.
Come on. Okay. Train too.
About that. That's all I know. It takes forever to get me back to my house going through Rich Square.
But look, I mean, you guys are talking about it doesn't matter and everything like that. Some of the realest advice I ever got was no woman wants to be with somebody who nobody else don't want. No, tell me I'm lying.
And vice versa.
No, I mean, you can find a diamond in the rough. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, but
when you walk with your lady on your hand, you don't want every man in the. Well, I ain't gonna say like want her.
Are we saying?
Hold on, wait a minute. Flag on the play. Time out. Who
are you
been a dog for years?
Wait a minute. Ooh, they put you on blast. Okay.
You've been a dirty dog for years.
Identify
Stop the show. Exposed.
That's a Facebook user. I command that you tell who you are.
Let the truth set you free.
I ain't had no girlfriend in middle school. What are you talking about?
Well, while that person's typing up their name, I think from the way it sounds like you believe women set a standard based on what satisfies other women.
Thank you, Laura.
It just doesn't make
I don't like it.
Who you are with one person is not who you're gonna be with someone else.
Thank you.
Right.
And this is why it doesn't make sense to go look what he's doing for her, because who he is with her is who he is with her, and who he gonna be with you is who he gonna be.
Because the chemistry is not going to be the same.
It's not.
We're not gonna turn this into just roast KJ up here now, y'all.
I was speaking in
when you
general.
said your number was 0. That was it. You opened that door.
I was speaking in general.
But look, I think the tide is turning. Have y'all seen the culture these days? The city girls and all these girls. I'm teaching middle school, and these young girls ain't they own
We're
it.
talking about a whole different generation now.
I'm saying what's about to happen. What's happening now? And these young people, that whole you a hoe of you, to get his pocket.
Yeah,
it's like this.
Facts.
Middle school, they trying to get the young boys' pockets early.
Yeah, well, the thing is, a lot of people are chasing the benefit that works for them, right? So manipulation, sex, hand in hand, working.
Exactly.
Crazy, toxic.
Tell you what you want to hear. Act the way that I want you to act. Throw it, and get what I get. It's messed up. I'm not saying I do that, but I definitely see that in the forefront.
Right now,
the game is not the same game it was.
It's not. Right now, what I see is both people trying to get in and get out before somebody hurts them.
It's brokenness. And how many times we talk about
a bunch of trauma. We need to heal as people.
What's that saying? Hurt people. We
hurt people.
A bunch of fucking trauma all mixed together.
And at some point, that is just me. A little quick sermon. We got to get over this celebrating degenerate behavior. That's degenerate behavior. It's getting celebrated too much in our culture, and it's not good.
Right.
It's not good at all. Especially what's going on now. Now it's me a bunch of babies running around here. Because it's a lot of degenerate behavior that people just don't, want to, shame people. Oh, don't shame anybody. Nah, sometimes shame is okay.
Yes.
It's okay. Just I would know. Come on.
Necessary.
Yeah, everything ain't cute.
Exactly. I mean, and everybody's, showing these kids, this is fun, this is the cool thing to do, but nobody's teaching them responsibility.
That part.
Nobody's teaching them, what's going to happen after these acts and everything like that. So I feel like we're headed down a tunnel that I fear, honestly, to tell you.
I think everything that we want now is microwaved, if that makes sense. Like, we want the results of a full 5-course meal in 1.2 seconds on a microwave, and I feel like we do that in relationships. I feel like we do that with money, with
life,
period, right? I agree. And so we are trying to build families, foundations, and real relationships on a honeymoon period, which is the first couple of months where everything's good. You got the butterflies. You're like, let's do it. And then now you got babies you can't even stand to look at because you was worried about getting in and getting out, what you could get out of it.
Exactly, Miss Sutton. That's why babies are having babies. And hey, Joshua, what in the world? If you look like a baby gorilla, I'm going to tell you.
Ooh, Jesus.
Uncle Kane.
But that's a serious thing, though. Like, people just having kids for fun. Don't ask me why I'm my age and ain't got no kids.
Or they say that man don't have no kids. Let me give him one. You don't even know.
Right. Or something wrong with me because I don't have any. Ain't nothing wrong with me, baby. We working.
There's a lot of foolishness out here.
Okay, we good. But I choose not to do that. Like, these babies having babies. And then you got the responsibility of a whole life. It's your soul now. You're responsible for that.
And they're miserable. And making that child miserable too.
I got a responsibility because my taxes is going to be paying for them babies. We all have that responsibility.
You just pulled out the whole old man comment. My taxes.
No, that's the adult comment. You are not lying.
I pay them. I be paying them things, boy.
Ain't none of these even mine. Like, but it's okay. Y'all can, it's cool. I'm gonna do my due diligence.
Yeah, because the bottom line is simply be okay with who you are. Yeah. If you used to be, and the key word is, and I'm speaking for old heads like myself, if you used to be a hoe, then you wear your hoe badge proudly. and go on about your business, because who you was then ain't who you are today. Please shut the F up and go on about your business.
Come on now.
If you are digging me,
Okay.
then you dig me for me, who I am today.
Yes.
Don't worry
Come
about
on.
last year. Don't worry
Come
about
on now.
20 years ago. I ain't that person. I'm a whole other person.
Hey,
So
Amanda.
that's my 10 cents as we round out.
Yeah, we just got the mic. You brought it up again. What's
You
I'm
know.
sorry.
No, but that's good stuff right there. I agree wholeheartedly.
Can we say that everybody had a whole stage in their life?
Absolutely. And if you ain't
I
had
might
it,
be
you gonna
so
come
right,
into
man.
it.
I knew you was gonna say. I was waiting. I was like,
Mine
wait,
ain't over, child. What you talking about? Mine just got started for real. I'm just.
I love the realness.
I'm
Let me
late.
tell you something. I was
late
married
to
at
the game.
21, bought a house, had a kid. So my shit just beginning. You know what I'm saying? Like my family religion is Muslim. I'm a Muslim. So you know what I'm saying? I was everything. So my shit about to pop off. You understand me?
Damn,
Like I'm
man,
just
I was a
jumping
good
off the
girl.
court.
I was a good
Oh,
girl.
my.
So it's on. It's still on right now in my life.
Beware.
Oh, y'all.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
just
I'm just saying.
I'm in the business of pleasure on purpose. Okay.
Right, I'm trying to get my money
At the
right
end-
now so I can host a party just to see you do the little hand movement shit you did on the show.
Yeah.
Cause y'all just let that shit that
baby,
comment
it's
go, but
free
I
to
ain't
host
gonna
a
leave it alone. I'm
party.
gonna leave
It's
it
free.
alone.
Let me get
Yeah.
that straight. It's free. to host a
I just
party.
want to thank God that I'm not in these streets.
That part too.
Well,
You must have been in the past then.
Yeah.
I want no
Man.
part of
at
these
the end of
streets.
the
No
day,
more.
it's nobody's business, and I think that's
No
the
more.
problem. It is nobody's business, but you and the person or people that you with. It just
That's
it's
it.
nobody's
Like, why
business.
matter? It don't
So-
matter.
Shantae T, y'all get that party set up. Guys, who do you feel tonight earned a t-shirt? I mean, guys at home, put in the comments if you think you deserve that t-shirt tonight, that you've been going the hardest in the comments. You put it in there that you deserve that damn t-shirt. Guys, who I got somebody that I got in mind, but I just want to see it. I mean, because before we get out of here, we got a little bit under 3 minutes. The conversation was so great tonight, we lost track of time. I want to just say thank you for everybody at home for coming and joining the Good Guy Experience. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. I want to thank T for coming back. Thank you. We missed you. You definitely came
We
on.
missed you. I missed the family cookout. I get to come up here and pop shit. I can't do that on my podcast because I'm a mindfulness coach and I can't curse up that bitch or nothing. I be like, I can't wait to go on that bitch. I'm gonna act the fucking fool. But I be on my shit like, okay, y'all, today we're gonna focus on. So I like coming to the family cookout. I get to let my weave down a little bit, get some air in there.
Welcome. Come on.
And Miss Monique, thank you so much. I mean, we appreciate you. You answer the bell and you kill it every time you come on. Absolute wonderful. Thank you so much for coming on. To the original panel, thank you guys for coming out and killing it as always. Everybody's at home, seeming like they're enjoying it. We got people that want to come out and they're ready for the next one. We got a couple of people saying, Leon says, "Give me my shirt." Lori said, "Me, I'm gonna wear it to school on Fridays."
Hey, let's get low on your shirt, man. Let's get low on your shirt.
They gonna wear it to the letters fade out like family reunion shirts. Like it ain't even gonna have no more letters up there. They gonna wear that.
They gonna have
like
their ripped jeans on, they ripped jeans shorts on with their fresh ones or whatever. Or New
I think
Balance.
I deserve a t-shirt for the depression and pain that KJ caused me when he took my baby from.
Who was that? They never said their name.
Did they say their name?
Yo, who is this, man? Who is this? You are something else.
Not take the baby from me. Oh God.
KJ, not only did you take her, you hit it and he ain't hit it yet. Like
That's dirty, man. You
You
dirty.
don't realize he said in middle school. Come on now.
That's why we said you'll never end with a zero. He said
Yeah,
middle school.
and with a
Middle
zero.
school.
Not start with a zero.
Man,
Right,
so
ends
look,
in a zero.
if you want the t-shirt, we are going to hit you up in your inbox to get your information about the t-shirt, guys. But because we are running out of time, we are at the end of our hour. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining the Good Guy Experience. Next time, I got to keep a little bit better time so we can go through our final thoughts, guys. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right.
We getting so good.
I mean, I know if y'all would stay on for just a minute,
Hey, don't get checked out on
Fish, don't say
Spotify,
nothing.
too. We on
Don't say
Spotify.
nothing, Fish. Hey guys, it's been another experience with the Good Guys. Guys, have a great night.